Okay guys, this is just going to be kind of a vlog of the, like all my videos are, a vlog of filling the 180 and transferring the fish over. All the crisis and stuff is over. I actually have had Zach Hughes and JC here this morning of Fragged Out Corals. Zach is the one that's building the cabinet, and it was in a good enough condition to go ahead and bring it in, which required 3 men to bring in this cabinet. It's not quite finished, but it's stable enough to hold this. And I filled it probably 90% full, and we spent a couple of minutes catching the fish that were in the tank, and they're sitting there in a 40 breeder that Zach brought over, and they've got all their stuff that came from the 55 with them except their substrate, and I'm going to be moving it over here as well and capping it with 3 to 4 inches of sand. So that's some work. So let me go ahead and pause this at 1.5 minutes, and when we come back we should have some lights on here, and this should be full, and it should have all those nice big fish in here. And just a quick update. I'm trying to do 4 things with 2 hands. Trying to get a light on here. Here we go. So there are all the fish. And what I'm doing, as you guys probably have heard me say many times, I'm disabled with my back and neck. I can't live, boo-hoo. But I really can't. So I'm using one of my water change pumps there to go ahead and bring that water down, and that's why I left this tank partially full. I'm going to put most of that water in here. I've already got, sorry for all that hand stuff. I've already got most of their things in here that have beneficial bacteria on them. I've got their sponge filters going, their rocks in the bucket, their plastic plants, their wood. There's still some other stuff in the bottom of their tank that burst, the 55 that I'm going to be bringing over here and adding. What else was I going to show at this point? I don't think I showed the other side of this cabinet. I mentioned that he had completed it to the point. There's the media out of that aqua clear that had been screaming for a while. And I cleaned the impeller and so forth and babied it along to try to get to this tank. And it died in the transition, so goodbye. But anyway, this has shelves in it. It has a rack there, or a lip, that the Lexan will slide out and slide back and forth so that I can access this area down here for storage. And it's not clear, but it's kind of smoky, so I can kind of see what's under there, but people won't notice it. And I had it oriented toward the dining room so that it can be enjoyed from here. And when you come into the house, the back of the stand is just solid black, and the stand over there is going to be trimmed out to match this one. And I've oriented them a way that most people wouldn't, but everybody here agreed that this is how it looks best. It's level. It is perfectly level. There's our old Grand Prime in here. So, go ahead and stop here, stop rambling, quit shaking, quit putting my fingers in front of it, and hopefully we'll see fish next time. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wind this up. Right in the middle of this, we have a tornado warning, take cover immediately alert, and that's on for about 10 more minutes. So far, not too bad here. It's topping off my tub, which will be great this spring. And you can still see a lot of the damage still not cleaned up from the tornado I had. But back to our topic here. Let's see, around and around and around. Here's the 125, looking good. It just got really, really ugly out there now. Anyway, this is where we're at with the 180. Of course, it looks very rough now. It does have filtration, it does have heat, it does have aeration, it does have wave maker going, it does have light. It's got all their stuff except their substrate with their beneficial bacteria in there. It seems like the last 3 videos I've made, poor Scruffy's been having an anxiety attack, and those last a few minutes, so that's what you're hearing in the background. Toby, not Scruffy. But yeah, these guys have only been in here maybe 10-15 minutes. See, the bubbles are still adhered to the side, and there's the wife of the king cichlid in here. Here's the big green fellow down there that's nicked up. That's his mate. Here's the little fish that's partially blind now. The Juraparis over there are looking elegant no matter what the occasion. There's the old Brahmi that was one of the fish that cycled the 55, whose water we have in here now. That guy has stayed decked out in colors the whole time during all this crisis. Got bubbles sticking to him. And that's his twin there. We've got those guys as twins. Or were there 3 of them? Yeah, there were 3 of them. So that might be the 3rd one there. I can't remember. Anyway, they may be up to spawning because they're so colored up. All of this stuff, like that Aqua Clear basket, stuff like that, I'm going to be throwing out once I get my titles set up, which is next on the agenda. A little dark here. So, yeah, I've got 2 Tidal 110s to throw on there, and I'll be doing that shortly and using that media that's floating around. So I will stop this video here and pick up with another one later. So great progress. This is going to look awesome when it's substrated, when it's planted. I've got some awesome big wood to go in this. So yeah, thanks for watching, and please leave a like and a subscribe, and you can even share it if you'd like to show it to someone else. It's my Heckley eye, and she has a mate in another tank coming that she's never met, so I'll film that, of course. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.